Hi, Orangewood family. We're here today to talk with Miss Alba. So, Miss Alba, why are you so excited?
I'm so excited because we have Chromebooks. That's right, we have Chromebooks and we have them for all of our high school students. And thanks to the athletic department, we have our awesome, amazing logo. And I'm really, really excited because we get to save a ton of money using these Chromebooks.
How are we going to save money?
We are going to be going, for the most part, completely online with all of our materials. That means that they will all be accessible from this device right here. None of these carrying stacks of books and all that stuff, because it'll all be available here. And the best part is that a majority of those books are free, because this device here costs $200. The whole package costs $200, but that's it. No more. Generally, textbooks cost a lot more. They can run somewhere between $300 to $400 for all of the bundle, especially if there's AP textbooks involved. The best part, like I said, is that the textbooks are free. Ms. Jackson, do you want to tell us how we found free textbooks?
So, we're going to be using open source textbooks, and that means that professors and experts in their field get together and write textbooks that are published online and are free to use for anyone who wants to use them. And they're also updated every single year, unlike textbooks that you might use now that are 5 or 6, 7, 8 years old. These textbooks are updated every single year and have current information always.
Okay, but they're free, right? And free usually means freebie products. It's kind of not as good. Maybe you have professors writing them, but they're doing it on their off time, so they're not as good quality.
Definitely not what that means. Open source does mean free, but these textbooks, especially some of the ones that we're using for our AP classes, are backed by the College Board, and you know that the College Board has really high standards. So these are definitely good textbooks that are used in AP classes and in colleges across the United States.
I will speak to that because I was skeptical in trying to find affordable resources, at least for my classes, especially my history classes, because they're all going to be AP this year. And one of the things that a teacher might hesitate about is that those textbooks tend to be really expensive. I know you can spend somewhere between $150, $170, sometimes $200 a textbook. And if I have all of my curriculum based in AP classes, that's going to be very burdensome for my students, and that's not what I wanted. So when Ms. Jackson told me that this was a possibility and that it totally aligned with the AP curriculum with College Board, I was really, really excited, especially because looking through the materials, and when your student gets their Chromebook, they'll be able to see this stuff, but you can go and you can look up open source textbooks and you can see that they're digital, they're easy to use, and with the way that everything is now switching to digital platforms, it's another way to get the students used to using things online, because that's what the workplace is going to look like.
So can you tell us why the school specifically chose to go in this direction at this time?
Yes. So number one was savings. As we detailed before, it's very, very cost effective. It saves trees, and it allows us to have the students also access their materials online with this device. We have the devices here on campus, we hand them over to the students, and everything is online, so immediately they have access. In previous years, or if you're currently in college, or you've had students that you know that are in college or buying textbooks, sometimes you have to wait a long time to get them from Amazon, eBay, and there's a wait. Sometimes we have delay in students accessing, and with this Chromebook, the awesome part is that they don't have to wait to gain access. As soon as they get handed this Chromebook and plug it in and it's charged and ready to go, they have access to the materials. And lastly, safety. And it's not lastly, that's just the bonus part, safety, because right now we're starting our school year remotely. So all the more reason for our students to be able to be connected and to be able to log in. There's a camera here so they can tune in and they can do any of their online video sessions with their teachers. So it's fully equipped and ready to maintain them and support them academically throughout the year. And those are a lot of the primary reasons as to why we have chosen to go in this direction.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
Sure.
Are you sure that there's no other benefits to going with Chromebooks?
Actually, one of the very big underlying benefits to everybody accessing a Chromebook is the affordability, but not just affordability of the device, but the ability of families to pay for or access this. And this means that it's a one-time fee in order to be able to access all materials and books. As you know, we have a wide range of socioeconomic backgrounds here at Orangewood, as well as a wide range of diversity, which we're really proud of here on campus. But that means that some of our students do need a little bit of extra help sometimes to try and get things like books and stuff. But with this makes it a lot more accessible and a lot easier, and people don't have to be waiting because they're waiting for the end of the month to be able to afford to be able to order a book, or something's on back order and the only one that's available is super expensive and they can't afford it. With this, everything is accessible to them and a lot more low cost because it's only the cost of the device.
So how can somebody help with this campaign?
That's right. So what we need and what we're asking at this time is for you to sponsor a student. Like I said, this is affordable for our students that are able to pay and that can pay the fee. But we do have some students that are needing a little bit of help and assistance, and we want to make sure that everybody has access to these Chromebooks. And how you can make that happen is you can sponsor a student for the cost of the Chromebook and materials for $200. So you can make a one-time $200 payment for the entire school year, or you can even do monthly plan of $20 a month for 10 months to be able to cover the usage for a student. That means that for that small cost, you are able to provide a student with every single thing that they need in order to learn right away. They get access to this and they are able to continue learning in the classroom. So donate today.